Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. You wanna go where people know people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
Yo, welcome to the show, everybody. Great to have you back. Big launch show today, the first launch of 2022. Hope you liked the little launch intro there. I just thought we would kick it off with some party vibes. Dance, says Joan Sontag. That is probably little known to the American audience, but a well-known Australian band called Regurgitator there. I hope you enjoyed it. I do have Owasi waiting patiently in the wings. But before we bring him on and get this party started, let me very quickly say hello to all you wonderful people here in the chat tonight. Now, we have Llama Gigante back in first slot. However, you will notice we haven't had Llama Gigante here in a while. He did make it onto the ones we lost list. He didn't say first. That was this man right here. He said first, hence he gets the avatar there. Apologies, he might not have known. We got Lord Kraken in the house saying, oof. Felix Huss, the Link Master, is here. We got Bullet Ninja Haggleman. There's my wife, Melanie B. Hail Mo Biggs. He's hailing my wife as well. Brain Cage in the house. Who else is here? Tank Ferret, great to see. I see Aerith saying holla. Or is that Ola? I don't know. You know I don't speak Spanish. We got Nicholas Gear here, Eric Weathers, Thirst, ew, Oliver, he's here. We got Chris Fisk, Arrogant Ape. I see Simply Green. El Pedrini says Owasi is puppy. He certainly looks very sharp there, and I do believe this is not only a special launch day, but it's a special day for our little fella. So that will be fun. Who else do we have? All right, 3 minutes in. Let's say hello to small people. Maddie Fowler, Bullet Ninja Haggleman, Etheline, Oz Great Sage, great to see you. Rob's Recovering Chromosome is back. Good to know that thing can still get around. SDA is here. Scrolling down, I see B-Rose. I see, look, everyone counting me down. They're all so surprised when I'm on time, as I was today. Lord Crackhead, clearly would have been surprised. Eric's here to Coombe. Don't let me down. Gross. We got Past Master Dan in the house. There is my co-host with the most, Mr. Joe. Albino Thunderbuns. Leandro's here as well. So many people here. Wow, this is amazing to kick it off. Kick off the year with the very first launch party. There's gonna many more to come. We got Linkovich Chomosky. Linkovich, you were dancing in the intro. I hope you appreciated that. We got Micra in the house, Hicks Villain. All right, 20 more seconds left. Skip Edwards. We got Snuggy. We got Elka Nemo, the Jarek. Hello, Jarek. I like your dog. Looks a bit spooky. Raiden Radio, Mr. Von Sturgel. 10 seconds left. I want to say hello to General Piggy, Jerem Sontag, Eric the Guapo, and one more. I can fit one more in here. One more hello, and that goes to Angela Curry. Oh, snap. I scrolled down and missed a super chat from B Rose who said gay. You're just upset because you can't have as cool an intro as me with all the dancing, putting everyone in the mood for a launch party. Time to spend some money. Joe, you look like you were ready to dance. You look like you've been shopping at the same shop that Camel Moon shops at, and Shane Davis.
I'm ready to rock, Mike. Let's get this party started.
Ready to. Well, let's not wait any longer. Let's get the man on himself right here, right now. Hang on, let me get rid of this B Rose. I hope Owasi has his crown on again. Well, you will not be disappointed, General Piggy. Welcome to the show, Owasi, and may I say, happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir. Thank you for having me.
Did you turn 19 today? You're a very young-looking fella.
I will be honest. Today I turned 32.
Wow. Okay, that makes me feel bad. I don't know about you, Joe. Making me feel old.
It makes me feel like life's been much kinder to Owasi than you and I, Mike.
You know what they say? Black don't crack, and Owasi's got that beautiful skin tone.
Just a little bit. There's a little there.
It's all right. I'm not going to keep going with that. We've got Buck Nasty and so many new faces. Great to see here in the chat. Got an F Danny, and John asked Shane Davis. So Joe's wearing Adidas underwear. No, Shane wears a similar shirt like that. I'm sure he does. I've seen it. I swear. And Joe doesn't even have to put on fake facial hair. He's got the real deal.
It's
the
all
real deal.
Oh, natural, baby,
as Clint would say.
Joe, do you ever braid it like a Viking?
Like Gilgamesh.
Only on Thor's Day.
I made a dun dun ching sound effect. Owasi, what are we doing here today? What is happening?
So besides celebrating my birthday, which I appreciate that, but we are launching the Veilwalker #2. We got a much bigger book this time around, and can't wait to get it to you guys. I want to be known as that guy who delivers constantly and frequently. So
you all know the deal. At the moment, it's currently sitting as a sign-up page. If you sign up right now, let me put the link in the description. Oh no. EOS webcam utility. We just lost you for a second there, man.
It's going to happen. It's the one thing about using these high-quality cameras through like OBS. It shuts down.
Yeah. You look good, but you got to deal with the technology. I've just put the link there in the chat. Mobig says, if you're going to sign us that mailing list now so you don't miss out on that free ashcan. I don't know if I've signed up or what. I think I have, but this will tell me if I have. I might be lying. At gmail.com. I agree. I hadn't signed up, but I am now.
So you're getting the ashcan.
Fantastic. So that's Veilwalker 2. We've seen, you've been sharing around all over social media all the photos of the copies of the first issue, which looks amazing, by the way. The super shiny cover and everything. All looks great. You don't have to confirm. That's the big secret. People think you have to confirm. You confirm, yes. Confirm, never. Not signed. I've been busy, guys. I've been busy. Is this the trailer that's on the campaign page?
Yes, we have the new trailer.
Watch that. Let's watch that now while people get geared up. I'm gonna have to share the audio.
I will say, headphone users beware.
How ready are you for the launch? Is your campaign all ready to go?
The campaign is all ready to go. Can I tell you guys a secret?
Yeah.
Halfway through today, accidentally deleted the whole campaign, or pretty much most of it.
For real?
Yeah. So it's like 3:00 in the afternoon. I'm like, campaign looks great. It's on fuego. Delete half of it by accident.
You're not even a rookie, Owasi. What's
not
going
even
on?
a rookie. I don't know what happened. And so basically, I had to sort of rebuild most of the campaign from scratch since 3:00 in the afternoon. So it does look a little. Go ahead.
That's why you didn't respond to my Twitter. I thought he's probably busy.
That's why. Yes.
Like doing things,
So I was rebuilding the campaign up until the final moment. And so it does look a little blander. than it will as the days move on, as we get it back to where it was before my dumb ass deleted it. But hey, the video's ready to go.
It's been pointed out to me that I do an odd evil laugh whenever I hear about my friend's misfortunes. It's just the Australian way.
You gotta laugh at it sometimes, right? You can't sit here
What
and
else
cry
can you
about it,
do?
you know?
All right, let's watch this trailer, and then afterwards we'll get to launching this bad boy. All right, here we go.
There are facets of this world that are unknown to many. Roads whose pathways were erased from our memory. Weathered mortar and broken cobblestones that once paved the way to hell. Very few are those foolish enough to open these doors, save for one. That is you, Alexander. You're arrogant, you're stubborn, and brazen in all your ways. Your weakness is one all mortals share. You believe that you can hold the tide as it slips through your fingers. Your destiny will be the same as all those who came before you. Food for the worms. With a fate such as yours, Alexander, what else can you do but burn? Support Issue 2 on Indiegogo.
There you have it. How'd you get Thanos to do the audio for that?
Guys, that is my editor. That is HP Francisco. He is he's a master of the voice. He plays around with it quite a bit.
I like that.
Once I get him on stream, I'm gonna have him do his Arnold impersonation. It's actually pretty good.
I like it. I like it. All right. So the campaign is ready. Confirmed.
Confirm. Let me
You
go
know
and
what
switch
we
over
do
so I can.
when we launch a stream. You know it. Surely you know it. We got to play a countdown. There's going to be a countdown. Make sure you have your earphones turned up all the way. It's a little soft,
Okay.
but yeah. So you want to be able to hear it. And by the time the countdown is done, hopefully this bad boy will be live. We can put the link in the chat, and we can get this party started. Are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Excellent. All right. Well then, the Veil Walker number 2. Here we come.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Here we go.
It's there. It is live. Link is in the chat. Everybody have at it. Veil Walker 2. Alexander's descent into the Veil continues in this 50-page follow-up. 50 pages, ORC. You're not messing around this time.
Nah,
We weren't messing around last time. You know what I mean.
you know, we gave him the tip last time, right?
Just the tip.
Just a tip, and
You can see. I can see here now. He's pulling the whole shaft out from the.
you know, or at least the most of it, as much as I can pull out with one single grab, right? And we're
two hands for beginners.
we're going all in, man. I think I got a lot of great feedback from the community, from other creators. We were initially going to stick to like 25-page issues, and people were just like, nah, man, go in there, give us as much as you possibly can in one go, and that's what we're doing.
I love it. I love it. Eric the Guapo. Now, everyone who's new to launch streams, please, if you back it, put your backer number in there with the little hashtag backer number symbol thing so I see it, so that we can call you out and give you a big thank you. Eric the Guapo says he's number one. He's toyed with our emotions in the past on that. So we'll take that one with a little grain of salt. Chris Fisk, though, he's never let us down. He's never tried to yank our chain. He says he's number 4. Thank you so much, Chris Fisk. Back in number 7, Arrogant 8, yeah, boy. Eddie Winkler for $5. And this comes with a payment. Extra credibility. He says he's back in number 1. Got issue 1 in the mail 2 days ago. Congrats and good luck. Thank you so much, Eddie Winkler, on both fronts. All right, just scrolling down. These launch streams are like, it's a real tightrope balance walk thing here. Ron Crossman is number 6. I don't want to miss anyone. If I do miss someone, please let me know in the chat. Do you have any issues of any copies of the first issue that you can hold up so we can kind of
I got a bunch here. Give me a sec.
Get a look? That will be awesome. If anyone hears rain, I can't stop it. I'm not an Indian weather dancer. The rain is about to arrive.
Here's the 2 holofoil versions.
Whoa, look at that's that rainbow shiny. Get the full spectrum on there. That works so cool with the eyes. Is that what gave you the idea?
So what gave me the idea initially was my editor Hans was like, "Hey, we need to do some holofoils," and I was like, "All right, let's try it out." I really didn't want to do it because of the price point initially, right? But then once we got in the sort of like the previews, we were like, "Yeah, we have to do it."
Man, they look so good.
Maybe the back is holographic. So I want to give a little bit of trivia here, right? This is a bunch of our fellow compadres are on the back here. They gave their reviews. Michael was supposed to be here.
Hey.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
Again.
I said yes. And man, it was like right at that time when I was just dealing with everything. It was just like, it was everything at once. I'm kind of back there again right now, actually. Anyone who's trying to get in touch with me knows it. But yeah, look at that. Looking great. I apologize. I tripped up on that. All I had to do was read it and leave a quote. And I couldn't. I just didn't get. I apologize. I'm terrible. I mean, talk to Skip. We've been going on 2 years now, me not reading his script. So B Rose for $1.99, he says, back in number 8, Hail Me Hui in comics. I think that's how you say it. Eric says that's rad. Hang on, I'm going to have to put on some headphones here because the rains are coming and I can't hear anything. Hold on a sec. Bloody! It has. We've been waiting for the rain for days now, and now it finally comes in the middle of a stream. Okay, all right, I can turn it up a bit here. Sweet Cover says well read. Back in number 11 says Crazy Mad. Osgreat Sage is back in number 10, and he wants to point out that hashtag crack pack backs, don't they ever? That was I don't want to say it was in error when we said that crackheads don't back books, they only back crack, but they've certainly showed us otherwise
many times.
Chris, he backed another holofoil cover for book 2. Once you go spot UV or holofoil, it's hard to settle for less. Yeah, totally. It's a real. I mean, they really do add to the overall experience of it. Latecroft missing a deadline? Impossible, says Movies.
I mean, and to touch on this actual issue's holofoil cover, it's part of the community, right? It was drawn by Juanito and colored by Ali Arce, man. So, we kept it. It's the Comics Guay cover, and we made a holofoil for the fans. So,
Yeah, not comics gay, comics Guay. All right, it's time to do. It is time to do a refresh here. All right, let's see. We've had time to gather some backers. We've had time to gather some numbers. Now, it will be in Australian dollars. Your fixed goal is 4,000 US. Let's see how close we can get. Already up to 690, 17% backed, 12 backers. Thank you, everyone. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Let's get into this thing. Let's take a little scroll down and take a look here. Do you want to give a quick rundown? I know it went through a little bit in the trailer, but do you want to give a very quick rundown on Val Walker, the story, what it's all about?
Yeah, so basically, the Veil Walker takes place in a world where magic is real, right? What these people have, or these magical people have, is called the gift. And really what Alexander, our main character, is tasked in doing is sort of hunting creatures that come from beyond the veil, which is a dimension or realm that's very little understood. And he is titled within the organization of the Veil Guard, is that of the Grand Inquisitor. So he's one of the highest ranking members. And yeah, he uses his magic and his magical cloth sword called Scarlet to kick some ass. And if you pick up issue 1, you'll sort of get to see a little bit of the mystery and intrigue of how the Veil Guard works in regards to keeping everything a secret.
I saw a question in here asking, how do we pick up issue 1? Is that an add-on?
Issue 1 is an add-on. I didn't want to make it a catch-up tier in regards to the fact that I didn't want people to have to be stuck to just one of the 2 covers. Mm-hmm. So basically, you pick up whatever tier you want, and then issue 1 is an add-on.
And then you add it on the next page. Good to hear. Chris Fisk is very confident. He says this will be backed before 24 hours easily. Osgreat Sage says shipping prices is cheap and I appreciate it. Another Aussie. Man, you won't believe how many campaigns I've gone to back recently, and I understand it completely. I understand it. It's, the shipping prices are insane at the moment, but I've just had to. I saw a $45 one yesterday, and I was like, not for a $25 book. I mean, I can't do that. But apparently, people are appreciating your shipping prices.
We're trying, right? We came in as the guy who was selling $8 comics, right? And people kind of made a thing out of it. And our shipping prices for even that were super, super low. And I kind of wanted to stick to that, right? I wanted to give people just about what they're getting, just for a little bit of a lower price. So here we are. I hope I'm delivering.
Dojo Kun back in number 14. Fantastic.
Thank you, Dojo.
Derek says, I thought I was too new to be gatekept, but no, Bancroft isn't equal. I am, Derek. I didn't even remember your name. That's how much you got gatekept. But no, I see you. I see all of you in here. It's really hard on these on launch nights to juggle everything, but we'll do our best. Lots of people talking about how they got their Veil Walk. I'm seeing loads of people sharing their pictures on Twitter, which to me was one of the best times of the entire campaign, was seeing all the photos. People lay out all the stuff and take a photo, and they're like, I really appreciate all this stuff. That's really cool. So Max Santiago, thank you so much for hanging out in the chat. He says he got his issue on Monday. Great stuff with a nice price. What if someone wants a foil issue number 1?
Foil issue 1. As of right now, we didn't have any plans on reprinting. Now, I will say this. It is special. I will say this. I might have a couple, just a few carryovers that weren't backed and were extra prints. I might put those on my website. So be on the lookout for that. But I don't think I'm reprinting foils.
There's something special about the campaign period. I think that's a pretty decent idea, a way to reward the backers. I mean, I know it sucks. Sometimes you don't hear about a project until after the fact. Happens to all of us, but at the same time, it's a nice way to reward the backers who get in early. What on earth is Chris talk? Is he talking about something that happened in the first book?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well, that's good. A little bit of frights in the story. All right. Okay. Scrolling down here. 50-page action thriller. Vale Walker Alexander finds himself in the middle of a Vale rift. Now, in a race against time, he can uncover the cause and stop the rift from going catastrophic. One of the
There it
things
is.
that first jumped out at me, yeah, that's amazing. You have I really dig the art style that you're going with in this book. Do you want to talk about the artists involved?
Yeah, so that's Adrián Gutiérrez. So we had
Joe,
an
can you
artist,
pronounce that?
Gutierrez.
Gutiérrez.
Ariane
Yeah, there you go.
Gutierrez.
Close enough. Close enough. No, so we
Gutierrez,
had it.
mate. That's how we say it.
That's good too. So we had Sajjad Shah on issue 1, who's a good friend of mine. We go back a few years. He was instrumental in basically the creation of Alexander and the Vale Walker. Right, he helped me out with some of the designs and stuff. But after some certain allegiances were declared, we sort of had to part ways after issue 1 was done, and
Yeah,
I totally
remember
understand.
hearing about that. Yeah.
Right, so totally understand. But we're still best of friends. You know, he still helps me out with a lot of stuff. It's just we had to make business decisions, right?
Mhm.
And so what that did was it opened up the door for an artist that I was actually going to be working on for one of my next books, which is this gentleman here, Adrián Gutiérrez. And I said, hey, you know, we're going to send you a script, draw us up a few pages, and let's see what you can do. And I just absolutely fell in love with his art style. So we have this splash page, which actually I'll tell you right now, it is page 13 from issue number 2. And I think his art it adds a lot more grittiness. And if you guys can see some of the action scenes that he's already delivered, I think it's going to blow you guys out of the water. He also did the cover we just looked at.
Excellent. Yeah. Really impressive art and colors as well. I miss Colin Manzini. He was back in number 15. I apologize, Colin. Where are you? I'm going to find you up here somewhere. I see Cullen. That's not him. Damn it. I can't find him. My eyes are not working. Thank you, Colin. That is awesome. Yeah, must have been pretty happy with this. It's really great looking stuff.
That was. And then basically these are the pages that are going to be in the ash can. So it's about 8 pages long.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave you guys 3. You guys have actually seen these before.
Yeah, you redrew these, didn't you?
These were these were basically from the proof of concept that we first created.
Must be it.
Right. So basically it was sort of like I needed to put together a script and a full scene to sort of prove to myself that the Vale Walker could work in comic book format. And this is what it is. These pages are extremely old. These pages are about 5 years old.
You remind me if you just said to me, who's doing the colors on this?
The colors on those are Leonardo Paccariotti. So he's also going to be.
You make it a point to only choose people who have names that I can't pronounce.
You can call them Leo Arts. Leo Arts.
Excellent, so Leo. I like.
Now, not on purpose. Book 2 is Hispanic only in regards to the creator team. The writer's Hispanic, the colorist and the inker are Hispanic, the editor's Hispanic. And as of right now, we might just bring back Eric Weathers for letters, which will be the only
get that white guy in there.
You know, get the only
must be a Hispanic letter out there somewhere. Collect the whole set.
Yeah, but the Power Rangers put the Zord together, right? But yeah, it totally wasn't on purpose. But you know,
speaking of what Vale Walker can do, Richard has a really good question here. Does Vale Walker go Vale jogging in the morning?
No, he's too busy.
Vale running?
No, he's too busy Vale humping. In the morning.
Gotta get that morning session in. Yeah, and then in the evening he does some Vale lifting.
There you go.
Keep the muscle tone up. Aldous likes the perspective there. I do believe we had another backer, and I missed reading it out again. Hold on a sec, I gotta see it. Where is it? Why do I keep missing it? Look, thank you, Leo. Thank you, Lord Crackhead, because I keep missing the actual persons. Leandro was back in number 17. Thank you so much. Oh, there he is. Back in number 17. Backed all the add-ons. Great prices. Excited for your success and growth. I might have to back this, it sounds like. I'm super impressed with the art. I really like Owasi. Sounds like the prices are really good. It's always surprising me when I can back stuff these days because, like I said, usually the shipping is prohibitive. But Cullen says Eric is the diversity high on this team. Yeah, they needed someone. Otherwise, it's not very inclusive. I feel it.
Right.
He's the token
No,
white
I mean-
guy, says Dojoku.
Honestly, Bancroft, I would deliver the book in person to you, just so you can show me around and show me some of those buff kangaroos.
Well, you'd have to go hang out with Rob. He's the one who has the buff kangaroos at his place. I'm a little too suburban where I am. Rob's on the edge of town.
There you go.
But we can go out there and we can do a shoey together, and which is where you drink beer out of a shoe, because why not?
Is the shoe used?
What's that?
Is the shoe used?
Look, I wouldn't use a used shoe personally.
Okay.
But
You
you
sure?
can go down to a department store and buy a shoe for $10, like a cheap shoe. To me, it's just the I don't want to get herpes or whatever you catch, some sort of fungal.
I was like, I don't think you
Gotcha.
carry herpes on your feet.
What kind of bogan are you, Mike?
I've never done a shoey before. Can't you tell I've been putting this thing off for all this time?
If we're doing a shoe, we have to take the shoe off of your foot and use that one.
Oh my,
There's
if you
no
saw
other
my
way.
foot, there's no way. There's no way I would
Now I
drink
want to do it even more.
All right, just trying to catch up in the chat here. What kind of shoe, asked Dan? I mean, you can use anything. I've seen people do shoeies from thongs. I know you guys don't know it. A thong is a flip flop. That's what I'm wearing right now. Hold
I
on.
was gonna say I don't think I could put any liquor in a thong, bro.
No. This thing. This is what we call a thong.
Oh, okay.
I'm wearing one
all
right now, and you just pour the beer, and away you go.
I've taken some shots out of thongs, but they were still on the person.
All right. Again, I'm trying to hold a conversation and make sure that no one that I'm not missing any. Osgrade Sage says I'm a fake bogan. Maybe. A Pert says the shoe must be marinated. I don't know what you guys are coming up with these rules.
We know all the rules.
Mo says someone click Bancroft saying he's wearing a thong right now. Not a thong. Thongs. 2 of them.
Oh, you're doubled
Oh,
up.
you stack them.
Because the two masks are better than one, 2 thongs are better than one, 2 shoes
wonder
are
if
better than one, right, Mike?
I wonder if he uses one of them backwards.
You guys, I swear. Look.
There's the 2 thongs.
Thongs here.
Clapping them
made by-
cheeks.
they're not even. They're like they're good ones. They're Mumbo. They're not home brand. That's the good stuff right there.
Oh wow! Look at you.
No, I do not wear socks with thongs. That's a big no-no. Mel B says honestly. Okay. All right, scrolling down. Yeah. I do remember these pages.
Yeah.
Really, really nice stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I think that was, not to knock anyone working on the books now, but that was my vision of sort of like what the Veil Walker comic books will look moving forward. But obviously, Adelso Corona, who was our inker, ended up going to work on Spawn Gunslinger, so we kind of lost him during the production of issue 1, and the thing happened with Sajad. But Leonardo, who I think his colors really, really bring it all together, is luckily, locked up in my basement. So he's going to be coloring the Veil Walker until further notice.
That's what you got to do. You got to do with your artists. I understand. Brian, suddenly old. Thank you for hanging out in the chat. Yes, you can pick up issue 1 as an add-on when you at purchase. Pick it up at purchase. Mumbo Bancroft number. Do you guys not have Mumbo in the States? That brand? Is it an Australian brand? I don't know.
I've never heard of it.
Okay. All right. SCA says get him to do a cover. I think there was some. Yeah, there was a parting of ways on business terms. Lord Ravener is back at number 19, Grand Inquisitor tier. # Crackpack backs. The Crackpack love you to know when they're backing. God bless them.
And they'll be getting one of these. The Grand Inquisitor tier gives you a fully colored. Let me see if I can get it in focus. Yeah, so there you go. Get you a fully colored.
I can tell he's got the DSLR because you can just focus it right there on his camera.
Hmm.
Holy, is that like resin printed or something?
So this is a special type of mixture resin that they made. We're working with a group out of New England, and my editor goes in person, and they made a few prints. A couple of them were a little more fragile than this one.
Mm-hmm.
So I started mixing up the resin and came up with a combination that's
That looks smooth.
pretty solid.
Like,
It's beautiful. I wish you guys could see it in person. I can't wait.
So who's painting them?
They're
Is
going
it
to be painted at no, not me. Unfortunately, I can't.
You gonna get the paintbrushes out and
No, I couldn't even paint my Gundam. No, so
that
basically,
looks great.
they're going to be painted at the printer. So they have an actual painter there that's dedicated to painting some of the dopest minis, and they do a lot of Robotech statues. So they're going to be.
I can't wait to see that. When do you get when do you get to see your first painted painted?
We already got our first one. That was limited based off of my imagination, and I said, nope, send it back. Don't listen to me.
Yeah,
Do not listen to me, and just go wild. So they're
leave it
basically
to
working
someone
on. Yeah,
more skilled than yourself. I agree. Yeah, no, that's really impressive. I love that, Joe. I love all these new additions to campaigns. I love that this is an option now, and you see it on so many campaigns these days. They at the start it was a little bit iffy. They were a little bit handmade. Now the technology is in the last 2 years, it's caught up like crazy. As well, you know, the 3D printers, it used to all be just that it was pre-resin. You used to get a lot of the banding on it. It didn't look that good. But
yeah. Now the printers that we're using are pretty high tech, and actually right there, since you're stopped on it, that's the Mini. So I think we mentioned it earlier, or I mentioned it on the previous stream I was just on. The first 150 backers are getting the 30 millimeter. Basically, it's a little more than an inch.
This little guy here
of the Veilwalker. Yep.
Oh my god! First 150 backers.
Her first 150 are getting it.
You need to put that up the top in a banner, I reckon.
I'm gonna, yeah. It was there before. But
yeah, I was about to say you probably had it, and then no, you don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, do make sure. I don't know if you missed out earlier. Owasi accidentally nuked his campaign just before going live, because why not? I mean, talk about risks and challenges.
Yeah.
Take a risk and make it more challenging. Even turn your webcam off from time to time.
From time to time. It was definitely a moment. I had to sit there for a second, like, oh my god.
All right, time for a refresh here. I reckon we've had a lot more backers, up to 18, sitting on. You've just passed $1,000, a quarter of your way onto getting funded, and we are half an hour in. That is great. I think I'm going to have to back this. I think it has to be done. I do like the look of that hollow foil.
I will greatly welcome it.
All right. Hold on a sec. Of course, I don't have anything else to do here, but I'm sure Owasi would appreciate it.
So Owasi, where do you see this franchise? If it, assuming the series continues, where would you see it going from here?
I've mentioned it before. I mean, I have the story of the Veilwalker completely plotted out. There's 10 arcs, completely done in regards to, where the story begins and where it ends. And, these first 3 campaigns, because we're going to be launching issue 3 in October of 2022. So this first 3 books are just arc number 1. And as the arcs progress, we start to open up more and more on the world. So this first arc is very sort of narrowed down. It focuses on Alexander, what his role is in an organization. And then little by little, we start to open up more into the larger organization itself, how it impacts the world as a whole. And then we kind of just go from there.
Nice.
So Richard Falk asks, can I get the file to print myself? I think he's talking about the statue, not the comic. I didn't know about that.
Can you get the file? DM me. We'll work something out. I don't say outright no to any requests. So you just shoot me a DM and we'll see what we can do.
All right. I'm pretty sure I saw Nolan Lockhart, number 20 for the dual pack hashtag crack pack backs. I mean, the crack pack are coming out in force tonight. Derek, aka Dirk, aka the Gate Kept one, back in number 21. I found issue 1, got that as well. Looks awesome.
Thank you, brother.
And Telepathic Bunny. This book is Bunny approved. Velez is the man.
Thank you.
You got the double thumbs up from Cooper there. Let me
love Bunny. Bunny's one of my first supporters, and absolutely
he's a
love
great
him.
guy.
He's
a great guy. Yeah, he does a good show. Let me just put this right in here in the chat. There I am, back in number 24.
Appreciate it.
I can't wait for it.
I gotta go back your book now.
No. You can't. Well, you can buy it on eBay, but anyway, it's not. We are not just. We don't want to fuel the rumor mill. The Comicsgate is just sharing the same $100,000 around to each other, shuffling it around in some money laundering enterprise for some reason that doesn't make any sense. Have you not heard that?
We're not supposed to launder our money with each other?
We can play some poker. I don't know if you've ever done it that way, but you definitely can. I shouldn't have said that. Chris Fisk for 20 is back in number 25. A lot of people grabbing the Inquisitor pack. The number 4 book is going to one of my mates. I got there eventually. Thank you, Chris Fisk. That is awesome.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. One of the first backers on issue 1.
Excellent. That's the thing, isn't it? Getting people to come back issue after issue. You certainly impressed a lot of people with the first one. I've been seeing that. I've been keeping an eye on it. Aerith, I went to the money laundry today. We have a fraud examiner, a money laundering specialist in the chat, and he just says, "Stop it, guys! Stop it." This is his work. He doesn't like making light of it. Be right back. He's going to go turn off and empty out the dryer. That's where Eric dries all his money. We each have our own ways of doing it. Crazy Mad is in on the poker dealer's choice.
Mike, what is it?
I'm not that good at.
Remind me of the name of the spinning clothesline that you guys have in Oz.
The
where you dry all your
Goon of Fortune.
There you go. Where you dry all your money. The Goon of Fortune.
On the Goon of Fortune.
And it just spins around to everybody who has a campaign running.
Exactly. And then, if it lands on you, it's your turn to take the money. I thought this was all clear.
I mean, that's why I call myself, I'm part of the Comics Cartel. It's what we do, And I thought you were just part of the Aussie division,
Yeah, you bring it down here. It gets transferred into Australian dollars. As you see here, I show all the campaigns in Aussie dollars.
Yep.
It confuses guys like Dojo Kun here. He's like, I can't keep up with the money laundering, and then we get to keep on with our nefarious ways. I want to refresh this because I want to see my contribution come into play. Whoa, up to 25. That is a serious bump. You just hit $2,000 dues. Up to 1,453. That brings you're over a third of the way funded, Owasi. Congratulations.
I gotta do more of these.
It's good stuff. Launch days, I tell you, man. I tell you, they're the best. Crazy Matt says straight hold'em is boring. Not when you play it with me, Crazy Matt. I got some friends. We'll keep it interesting. Don't you worry about that. I mean, we can play PLO like round to round if you're. Sorry, I'm talking poker here now. Guys.
Yeah,
we're definitely not playing starter high low. No,
I never played any of these. I'm no good.
Oh, you can come play with us. Bring some of this cash that you're making here, and come play with us.
Can I pay an issue once?
He's just like, I'm all in, and he just pushes a big stack of Val Walker ones into the table, into the middle. I call. Master of Boobs for $5. Let us use that laundered 100K to make a CG version of Playboy, because the real one has dudes in it now. Really? Naked dudes in Playboy? I would believe it. I absolutely would believe it.
I didn't
even know that Playboy was still a thing, actually.
I've never once had a Playboy in my hand. The second I discovered naked women, the internet was a thing. So.
Yeah. Well, no, my brother had a copy of the Elle Macpherson edition. He had one Playboy in his room that I found.
Okay.
He may have had others that he stashed in better hiding places, but the one that I found was Elle Macpherson edition, naked. I would have been 14. I mean, I'd found gold.
She was in her prime, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, and at that time, to download a naked picture of a lady, and I can remember this vividly because my friend gave me one of those, they're floppy disks, but they were hard. You put that in, and it would go like,
and
you'd have to wait. You'd be waiting for like 10 minutes.
Like your mom would walk in the room.
It's got the GIF kind of pixelation effects on it and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, by the time that whole thing downloads, your mom's already walked in the room. You know?
Exactly. She's like, and the computer was out in the living room, so you couldn't. Yeah,
no time.
Better off going with the printed.
14,
anyway, how do we get on to this?
modem?
Yeah. Lord Raven agrees. Elle was supreme back in the day. They used to call her the body.
That's true.
I gotta look this lady up.
Oh man, Elle Macpherson. She's Aussie. She's the epitome of the beautiful Australian woman. Brimstone Prime. The only way she's still good looking too. I think she's in her late 50s. She's still going well. The Brimstone. I love seeing all these new faces in the chat. Welcome everybody to the show. If you're new here, we do this 4 nights a week. Late Night with Comicsgate starts at 11 p.m. Eastern. Please subscribe if you're not. Tonight is a big night because we're launching a campaign. They're not all crazy like this in terms of money flying, but campaign launches are one of my favorite shows to do because this is the time for the real fans to come out and support the creators that they love. He says the only way I launder money is if I forget to empty my pockets. I don't have real money anymore. That's so 2015 or something.
I had $20 the other day handed to me, and I did not know what to do with it.
What is this old thing?
Like what?
How do I swipe that? How do I scan that?
Do they still take these at stores? Like what's going on?
Yeah. Mopix, the floppy. It was delayed, but it was worth it. That floppy wasn't the only thing that was hard, or 3.5 inches. I'll give him that one. That's good. Wrenchy winner for funniest commenter there. Well, just showing why he won 2 years in a row.
Most got jokes.
I'm going to see if we've got any more backers. We got picked up another backer, closing in on 2,000. It would be great if we could get 50% funded right here on this show. We have 12 minutes. We've done more than that before in the past. If there's anyone out there who's still waiting on this, getting these campaigns off with a bang is it's really important, and it's a real big boost. Like, what's that? There's a scientific thing. Joe would probably know it, where just a tiny little movement at one point can make big effects down the line.
Compounding, kind of.
Owasi's got the brains. That's what I like
there
to see.
You go.
And yeah, so it does. It compounds down the line. People really want to get behind a winner. I have no doubt that this thing will be funded. I'm just saying the sooner we can get it out, send the tweets out, share the stream, share the campaign, the sooner it is that Owasi gets to truly celebrate his birthday in style. Eric says Mo wins 2022 comment already. It's done. It's over. It's the 5th of January and the whole thing's over. Crackhead says, Hail Brian, suddenly old backer number 27. Thank you so much. Where did I miss? How do I keep missing these? Why can I only see Crackhead's versions?
Yeah, I've been thanking Crackhead for doing all the tough sledding on your behalf.
I know. Thank you. There he is. Thank you so much, man. That's really cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to refresh here. Hasn't come in yet. That's okay. B Rose says, get it. When are we going to get your book, B Rose?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you for him. February he's launching.
February. I've been hearing that for a year now. Okay. All right. Let's just scroll down again. We've got 10 minutes left. Let's do some final convincing before we end the show. You can get Veil Walker #2. There's this cover. Remind me, who's the artist on this one?
This is actually our interior artist, Adrian Gutierrez. And the color, just to let you guys know, it isn't finalized. I just added the red for a pop, but the cover is going to be fully colored.
Is it going to be colored by same guy here?
So that was Ali. The colorist who's going to be doing our main cover is the guy who did issue 1 and the Ashcan.
Oh, excellent.
Leo.
Excellent. Yeah. Oliver is in the chat. Hello, Oliver. Amanda's asking A or B, Oliver. Not sure what that's about. How is that little crown staying on your head? That's a question.
Listen, man. I took a page out of Phil's handbook, and he told me earlier while we were on stream that he uses Kum to brush his hair.
Oh. So, like like in that movie with what's that
blonde
chick? Cameron Diaz.
There's something about Mary.
Something about Mary. Just.
But to sort of break the illusion a little bit, just a little headband.
It works with the black hair.
You can barely see it.
No,
it actually lights up. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. You can't see it. My light, but yeah, there's those little balls light up. Those little fuzzy balls.
Maybe Human says gross. No, nothing gross about that. Nothing gross. Good
vitamin.
All right. So there's the Veil Walker 2, and then there's the hollow foil cover. $10 more, but I mean, we saw. Do you want to hold up those hollow foils that you had earlier?
Let me take it out of the
I'm guessing board. Something like this, which is very.
If you guys can tell, the color palette, it's actually very similar.
Yeah, that really does work with it, huh?
Yeah,
like it. You can tell, like when the blue, even all the colors in the eyes, it all works, and then that casts the same light down through all the highlights. It's like an animation on a cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool. I mean, that's well worth it in my opinion.
When we designed that cover, and even when we told Ali to give it colors, we let them know it was going to be a hollow foil version. So those colors and everything that got put into it are specifically done to let that sort of rainbow effect pop through.
Speaking of rainbows, Raging Rainbow in the chat says that's better than sex right there. Well, not really, but it's pretty badass.
I mean, imagine having the hollow foil and looking at it while you're having sex. I mean, that's
whatever floats your boat.
Having a bunch of them on your ceiling.
Yeah, check out this rainbow effect, baby. I think we can hit 50% before the show is done. Hell of a Bancroft bump. What a way to kick off the year if we can do that. That would be awesome. All right. Alexi Luther, I like this comment, says Bancroft's channel is becoming the go-to channel for new Comicsgate talent. I will accept. And this is despite Rob Arnold's egregious attempt to put the kibosh on me last year, if you recall, Joe. He did an entire video saying why it wasn't a good idea to launch on this show.
It was so shameful.
It was very shameful. Speaking of,
I'm actually texting someone right now to go back to book.
Do it. Yeah, let's get this thing to 50%. Speaking of some quiet shame, I will be streaming with Rob in about an hour's time. Let me just put the link in the description there. Please make sure you are subscribed to Rob's channel. He's trying to get to 1,000, man. It is like dragging a boulder up a hill. People like Rob, they don't want to subscribe to him. I don't know why. Well, I do. We do know why, but I'm just trying to be nice. Okay, let's get back to more important things. Veil Walker, here we go. So this one right here will be the fall cover. Now we just saw how the foil looked. So this won't be white. This will be rainbow, and then sword. It'll be like green and yellow and orange, and it's gonna just like move through the whole thing. It's going to be rad.
Right. And then so initially when the colors came back, the interior eyes of the Veilwalker were the same color as the sort of energy that's coming off of the eyes. So we kind of looked at it and said, if we can make that a lighter color, it'll really make the eyes pop out from the rest of like that energy. So just little things like that is what we did specifically to make sure that hollow foil covered. It was beautiful.
Bianca says, super chat the Jack Show to invite you on for a few minutes. Cecil is a soft touch and might feel bad enough to do it. Yeah, Wasi is not afraid of a super chat. Did you make the Renchi super chat nomination cut, Awasi?
I did not make the cut. I think I came in too late in the year.
Yeah, but I definitely counted you in there. I don't think you made the cut, but thank you so much for the generosity nonetheless. I do like that you've stopped calling everyone daddy or something like that. That was a bit
telling people to call me daddy. I might get back to
again. Bretsky the Great. I'm loving these comments. Bankrupt is becoming the Johnny Carson of Comics. I'll absolutely take it. Who was Johnny Carson's co-host, Joe? Do you know? Did he have one?
Hey yo, Ed McMahon.
What was his name? What was that? Sorry,
Ed McMahon.
Ed McMahon. How can I forget these things?
Hey yo.
Oliver loves the colors. Which, yeah, I mean, pat yourself on the back there, Oliver. I agree. That's it. Here you go, Jasper. There you go. Don't sub to Rob, but watch the Rob and Mike show on Wednesday nights. Damn. Even Jasper's a big fan too, and he's like, not worth it. It's not worth the risk. Alder says, have a great night. Almost to 2K. Let's see how close we've gotten. We're 54 minutes left. Picked up a few more backers. My goodness, it is close, guys. If you can, this would just we could get this thing to 50%. Would be so awesome. We're sitting at $1,868. He just needs to get to 2,000 US to be halfway on his way. El Padrino wants to point out that he drew that too. The talent in the chat is just it's off the charts these days. Absolutely.
I would say this, Michael. One of the things that I am thankful for the most about joining this community is the amount of talent it gave me access to. Is phenomenal. These people are amazing. They don't try to rip people off, for one, right? And it's awesome. And
they're trying to work. They're trying to make a name for themselves, and they're trying to get good. We just had Noah on yesterday. The trajectory of that kid's talent growth, and he's still on his journey. But you can see when we first met him, where he started from, where he's at now. You can see where it's headed.
Yeah,
he's getting confident drawing on stream in front of people who, critique him and everything. And that's just one person. I agree. I've been looking at artists and colorists and everything for a little bit now, and you're right. Sometimes you're like, wow, can I get this guy? That's really exciting. If I could get this guy, that would be awesome. You can just reach out because we mostly follow each other, or we know someone who follows that person. B Rose says for $1.99, he says catch Awasi on Comics Hue Saturday nights. I will actually say that is a fun show. I really like that show. It's one I don't miss. All you guys have a lot of good rapport. It's very funny. I like all the accents. I'm shallow like that. I like how you all make fun of the Gringex. This man right here. It's a good thing. Let's keep this stream going until we hit 2K. We can do that. If you guys want to share this out, tweet it out. Unless you have anywhere to go, Awasi.
I have nowhere to go, but I will tell you this. I just got a message back. We got 31 backers, so I'm not sure how close we are.
All right. Let's just say Lord Crackhead agrees. Can I get this guy? That'd be really exciting if I could get this guy. Bankrupt sounds like he approves of the new Playboy. Mo. All right. I think we've done it. Let's go up to the top. We don't need to extend it. We are 30. You guys don't know how this show works. $2,046. We have 20 seconds left. Ask and you shall receive. Get this man his money.
Cheers.
Amazing. That is incredible. 50% funded, $2,000. Well done, my friend. Raging Rainbow is back at number 33. Turn on the fire. I expect this thing to be fully funded within a matter of days, if not much sooner. Once the normal people out there, not the people who stay up to YouTube late hours, the normal people out there who wake up in the morning and go to work, get wind that you are live. There we go. There's the rest of it. Mo Big saying congrats. We got Mel B, Lord Ravener. Bancroft's eyes don't lie, you guys. Hey, Cullen's right. We spend the money. Bancroft takes the credit. Nothing you hear. You know it. I was going to say this is the Bancroft bump, but I thought I'll pull myself back. But you all knew what I meant. I meant this is the Bancroft bump. No, it's first bump of the year. That is great. First launch of the year. We had a bump yesterday with the Mavericks, but Chris says, this 100% before tomorrow night at this time. Totally. This is incredible. Alexi Luther back at number 22. Thank you. I'm so happy. I love it when that happens. It happens a lot, doesn't it, Joe? It gets down to the wire.
Yep.
And then people want to get involved. They want to be part of it. And why wouldn't you? I wanted to be part of it. It's a great looking book. I can't wait to receive it and become part of the Val Walker gang.
Like I said, Michael, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take part of your shipping costs. I'm going to buy a ticket with it, and I'm going to take it directly to Australia. And we're going to drink out of one of those, one of your thongs. How about that? One each. A thong for me and a thong for you, and we'll drink some beer out of it. Sounds good. All right. Thank you so much, Owasi. This was fun. I knew it would be, but this is great. Happy birthday, my friend. Congratulations on launching the book. 50% backed. Just amazing. Joe, always a pleasure, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Indeed. Tomorrow night, you come back. We're going to do this all over again. We're going to do it all again because tomorrow night we are launching Dwarves versus Lions by this man right here. I had him and now he's gone. There he's right there. Aerith Saga and others. Lots of people here in the chat are involved on that book. It is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. I'm told I should refresh here because I think you just picked up another 2 backers well over up to 52% funded. It's not slowing down. I honestly think that the Veilwalker number 2 was the pre-launch to Dwarves versus Lions. It was the pre-game.
Look, it's like these things happen. With the movies, you get at the same time, it's that 1-2 punch. It's like the energy. Let's take advantage of it. Let's keep this thing rolling. Yeah. Let's just come back and do it. We had fun tonight. We started off with the party intro. Let's do it again tomorrow. We'll launch Dwarves versus Lion. It's going to be a lot of fun. Congratulations. The biggest thank you of all, especially tonight, and goes to you wonderful, amazing, brilliant, spectacular, phenomenal people out there in the chat. Thank you for everything. The chats, the jokes, the super chats, especially to everyone who backed Val Walker tonight. You guys rock. I will see you all tomorrow night for Dwarves vs. Lion. It's going to be great. All right, guys. Bye.